Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and we're back with Endless AIs Multiplayer event. This is in fact week number 2 and we're about to start the game. I say we are about to because this is just a single player save file of a multiplayer game, which I loaded up to explain something to you because I may not have the time for it once we start playing again, and this is quite a big deal. This is something that I discussed with one of the players over the last week. And we've been preparing and I think we're ready, so I need to explain to you what is going to happen. The player in question, as you may probably already expect, is in fact Mad Cow. So the way I see it, Mad Cow is currently being attacked by everybody. I mean, one guy, Adventurer Blitz, is yet to join the war against Mad Cow, but if he does, then this will literally be everybody. Adoratia are only at Cold War, but you have to keep in mind, Adder is out of the game, he's being replaced by AI, and unless he rejoins the game, then Mad Cow is in a lot of trouble. Even if I do stay neutral, then he is going to die. He does have the best military, empire and whatever, but he cannot stand alone against the entire galaxy, and I think it's not fair, it's not just. He's just a cow, for crying out loud. You cannot blame a cow for ruling the empire, can you? No, you cannot. That's my stand on this issue. So yeah, I will join him. I will not formally ally with him because of my shared integrity trait. It is going to penalize me a lot. It is still going to penalize me for what I'm about to do, and I will declare war on gameslayer. And as such, I'll protect one of Cow's flank and allow him to focus on the more threatening players. I think I can take gameslayer on with my small army, or at least delay him long enough for Cow to do what he needs to do. Now, you may be wondering why am I doing this. I wanted and I promised to be a neutral faction, that I did. But role-playing, my dear sirs and ladies, is very important to me. And the way I see it, my faction wouldn't stand for this kind of justice. I could of course betray Mad Cow, stand back to him and just remain neutral. And let him die alone as I grow in power and possibly am on a good way to win the game by remaining neutral till the end of time, till it is too late for other people to stop me. But I roleplay. So UKSPA, what they would do is they would help a person in need, and in this case I believe it is Mad Cow, and I'll stick with Mad Cow for eternity most likely, because when we bond with somebody, we bond for pretty much the eternity. So this is exactly what is going to happen. And it is going to be interesting. Especially since my faction does have shared integrity, so just declaring war on Gameslayer is going to cost me a lot of approval, but this should be fairly interesting nevertheless. I mean, you have to understand me. If you ever read a Witcher book, then you know that being neutral is code, and everybody wants you to stop being neutral. For some reason, it is even worse than being an enemy in the eyes of some people, and this is exactly how I feel is what is happening to me. And Mad Cow needs my help. So that is that. I'll stop this intro and let you enjoy the multiplayer. Stay tuned. Alright, now we are officially in a real multiplayer game. As in, the last one wasn't real. No, it is real. It's just this time we are actually multiplayer, not in single player. People are making the turns, they're taking forever because there's a lot to handle. And keep in mind we haven't been playing this for a week now, so yeah. I forgot to record all of my moves, so I started moving populations on my planets and whatnot, and now I started talking, which means that I'll probably make more suboptimal decisions. However, vastness is one of my most productive systems, so there's that. And look, Apocalypse, I need to talk to him again, won't I? Because he forgot that I'm not going to make an alliance, I'll just declare war on Gameslayer. So I'll have a chat with him in a moment. First of all, though, I will need to finish what I was going to do, and I don't really remember what I was going to do. Lovely and Hags, man, it has been a while, hasn't it? Alright, so Hags is the carrier type of ship, Ryu is the powerful ship. I think we need some powerful ships, and some Hags as well. Hags are... Who doesn't like Hags? I mean, be honest with me right there. Everybody likes Hags. I do, and that counts for something. Alrighty then, let's move the population back to my Arid planet, because Arids are generally better than gas giants, unless you gas giants are specializing in what you want to specialize in. In this case, this guy has hyperscale farms on a gas giant. Not optimal, but at least they can give me some food instead of pretty much nothing whatsoever. So there's that. People keep declaring wars. I mean, asking me to join alliances? Look at that! Wow, okay, I will definitely need to talk to those guys, because this is like, everybody wants me on their side. It's so evil. No, yeah, I do mean it, evil. They shouldn't. They should let me be neutral. They should respect my ways. but they don't, which is mildly annoying, but hey, what can I do about it? Not much. I probably need this last, so I'm gonna get it afterwards. I kinda tempted to go for a little bit more defense, but I'm playing as a faction based on the voters, so I have a lot of defense on my own. So instead I'll go for psychological insulation next, just to have a more space for population. Did those guys all join an alliance? And actually, they didn't. Interestingly enough, the Touched want to be allied with me, and it doesn't look like they want to be allied with anyone else. Huh. What are the Touched like? They are at peace with everyone. This is interesting. I will need to pause the recording in a moment and think about what is happening, because this is certainly interesting. Now then, I'm in Love has an exploitation that I need to take care of, so I think we do need some more production, because I already have hyperscale farms on this system. And indeed that is the case. And do I have moon surveys? Yes, I have one more explored, the other will be is about to be explored, so then I'll have food because of that, which will be most useful, as you might imagine. Afterwards, I do want decreased upkeep, but I think it is more important to actually get some defense going, because I'll be besieged by everybody once they realize my plan to help Mad Cow instead of actually hindering him even further, which would be nasty, wouldn't it? I mean, people will call me a bad person for helping Mad Cow, I'm sure, especially gameslayer, because he will be touched. Then again, he expects to be dead in 2 hours, so I guess he won't mind all that much now, will he? Alright, which tundra do I care more about? I'm not too sure, but I kinda like this lava, so I'm gonna move 2 population to this lava, which will actually give me more production, which is nice. And then either of those 2 tundras can have the rest of the population, I don't care either way. Now then, what the system needs is probably some more production, so I'm gonna make some defense ships and then also offensive ships as well. One fleet needs orders. I think I need to move you to the, well, this probably going to be the front lines fairly quickly, which is I love you. 2, and let's have a quick look. Can I remake the Husk of Knowledge? Yes, I can. Let's try and do this, even though I expect this will be a little bit difficult to achieve. But hey, I can at least try. Let's have a quick look at my size. What am I doing? I'm trying to get more ships in a single fleet, which is a wise move. Possibly not the wisest, but still not the worst, I would say. So there is at least that. PANCZASU is actually terraforming. Why is it? To Arctics. Yeah, that's not me who queued it up, it's the amoeba, once they died. Look, if you want to have Arctics, you first need production to terraform to Arctics. That's my take on this. Maybe it was actually me who queued this up, either way, I need to do this. And now I'm gonna pause the video recording, because there is so much talk I need to go through, and topping each other may not be the most enjoyable thing ever. I'll not probably be doing much more with this, but right now I need to talk a lot, so give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, the turn ended before I could restart recording, amusingly enough.
Sound muted.
But basically what did happen is somebody... I mean, you saw the alliance deal, so basically I tried to talk about them, but then the turn ended and I lost the deals. So there's that. There was a little bit of a chat in the chat, and that's about it. My hero leveled up just by being over fleet, which is nice enough. You have more offense, dear sir. Why not? As for my build orders, I need to make sure that everything is ready. And I just realized... Okay, I give them that, and ooh, I'm not sure if I like it. They give me the ability to terraform gas giants and advanced apertures. I think it is a pretty useless thing, is it not? Let me see. Advanced apertures, it takes me 2 turns. There's teleportation. No, that's a mockery. They basically want some pretty good stuff in return for junk. I'm sorry, but no. Sorry. The deal not good enough. So there's that. I'm sorry, Jin. I like you, but I don't like you this much. Besides, you're probably going to go to war with me over what I'm about to do. So there is that. So there's that. I will merge another ship with my big fleet and send it to legalize me in a few moments once gameslayer stops thinking and whatnot. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't know that I forgot to retrofit my fleets, I mean, which was something I was meant to do, but I didn't because I was like, OMG, I'm the last guy who didn't ready up, I should ready up. I mean, yeah, and I did. so that's kind of a problem. Okay, few more ships in the hangar right there, which is good. Let's move some more ships from Vastus and Paradise into our home system. In fact, I just realized I can now hold control and do things like this, which is kind of cool. I mean, won't you agree? Also from Broken Love to White Prince, and that's about it. Legalize me is something, and the scholars still want a deal, but this time with some artifacts. Guys, see, I'm about to go to war with you. I'm not giving you this tech. I mean, it's nice that you give me luxuries, but you'll stop giving them to me once I declare war against them. Actually, you won't. So there's that. Voidstone. This will give me more healing. I don't really need that, and more trade routes. I'm about to lose them. I'm not too happy about atomic substrates, I have to be entirely honest with you, but first of all, let's actually finish making some production. Legalize me. I could care less about moving the population, I'm really sorry, but I'm a little bit too busy. Maybe move this one guy over there, like so. How much food do I have? A bit, not enough to be entirely honest with you. Let's start making more ships, Rios, Lonelys, and Hags, and more Rios. And this turn might take 30 minutes though. Oh, that's good. This actually gives me time to do all the things that I need to do, because I'm a little bit busy. Punk, I mean, you're on my borders, which doesn't matter because Jin can just travel instantly to my home system, but still I should probably make sure that you're relatively well defended and you're definitely not in your current state. So that's something I should keep in mind and actually repair ASAP. I can get insurgency in 110. I don't think I'm in this much of a hurry. No, indeed I am not, so I can leave it as it is right now. Hyperscale farms on this gas giant, I don't think so. I'm gonna go for replication plants, because they'll be way more useful, and this system already has quite a bit of population. Alright, dear sir, I think you need actually perpetual flags. Does decrease my industry cost. So I guess I do want more industry more than anything else on Daft Punk. So this is exactly what I'm going to go, and move the production as well, so that I get more industry ASAP instead of just having to wait for it forever. Also, deep space facility, pretty good. Not only gives me science, but also gives me quite a bit of defense, which is relatively useful, as you might imagine, in my current situation, where I'm about to be against everybody that pretty much exists in this galaxy, just because I have some ideals that I'm willing to defend, unlike some people. Yeah, take that, other people. I'm not sure who exactly I'm referring to, but I'm referring to those people, so take that. Either way, optics, do they work on deserts? No, they do not, so I don't really care about those guys, but I do care about my faction specialities. Hydrosequencing actually is not going to take too long, so I will go for that, and I'll love me some Xenotur's agencies. So there is that. Anything else, any other systems that require my attention? Not as of yet, which is relatively good. Let's have a quick look at my ships. You, dear sir, start moving to Panic School. This will be my safe hideout for fleets. Obviously the enemies have the scouts over there, so they will know if something comes, but at least I will also have my ships over there, so they will be my backup for when things go dire, and they will go dire, make no mistake. So there is that. Let's have a quick look at the message that was sent. Oh yeah, I know, a billion notifications that I sent. Neutrality is too important for me. Besides, I don't think it's nice to gang up on one guy. Just saying. Yeah, so there's that, and let's see, do those guys, what are all those deals? More alliance, and they also give me 400 dust per turn. I'm sorry, but I will remain neutral. As simple as that. It's insane how everybody hates my neutrality. Lol. So there is that, and as for this deal, even if that guy, one guy is taking over everything, destroying the hopes and the dreams of billions, he's just a cow. Yeah, so there is that. He's not taking over all that much. Oh, Jin! Thank you. Just because of that, accept your deal that I was going to refuse. So now I have the abundance of some luxuries, which I don't care about too much. It's more healing. I don't care too much about my heroes. They are kinda not that great, I'll be entirely honest with you, but still, at least they are there. And now I can get gameslayer back over here, who just called me a coward.
Microphone activated.
Did you just call me a coward, dear sir? How dare you? I'm just neutral.
No, I'm talking to blinking Mad Cow. He just retreated his army from a fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got a deal with Jin, and I was like, you calling me a coward for over a deal? That's kinda excessive. You know, a little bit too much. So yeah, how are you doing? How's the war going? You losing or winning?
Well, he's only attacked me with basically scouts and retreated with them just so that he knows what I've got.
Alright, why do you have an invasion fleet over Legalize Me? Should I be worried or what? Do I need to send... I'm gonna send my fleets over there and scare you off. Hi.
You're not. Do you know why? I've got them there because to stop blinking his sneak attacks ever again from happening, because you're not telling me about them anymore.
I told you about many sneak attacks in the past. You didn't deserve more because I am, dear sir, neutral, and I would like to stay this way. Thank you very much.
Exactly. They're not attacking you, they're making sure I don't get attacked by him.
If you say so, it's still a powerful fleet, so don't mind me, I'm just gonna move my fleets over there.
Alright, go ahead.
Because I don't
Go ahead,
trust...
I ain't moving them. If I move them, I'm basically going to die because he's going to send a sneak attack fleet through.
Okay. You have trust issues, I see. I mean, you should be, because I wouldn't tell you if he was to come in again.
Exactly.
So you are being smart. But I think I should be offended, even if I have no real reason to be. Because... logic and stuff. You are taking forever.
This is why Shredden's OP though, because he's allowed to retreat and I'm not.
Microphone activated.
It's not OP, it's just a gimmick that I guess
Also,
makes
quick
you annoyed.
question, since you know more about this game than me in general in terms of interface,
Microphone
is there any way
muted.
to repair ships without
activated.
repairing the modules
You can use
for
dust.
the?
You can use dust now
Is there
in
any way
fleet
to do-
management menu.
No,
There's
is
a
there
button.
anywhere? Is there where? Shut up. Is there anywhere way to do it without refilling the troop modules?
There is a button in the fleet menu.
Yes, it repairs, but it's like it will also use up 4 population because of the troop transport modules.
Well then, I guess you have to remove the
don't
troop
want them to
transport
use
modules from your design.
Alright, so there isn't. Thanks for telling me.
No problem,
See, that's all I
anytime.
wanted to know. Not that there's a button in the
Well, I
menu
don't know,
that
your
doesn't do what I
sound
don't
is a
ask
little
it
bit slow, so yeah.
to. Well, shut
Microphone
up,
muted.
dude. I was trying to make an insult there, it did not work. But yeah, I honestly though, I hate to say this, but I don't think you've got a fleet yet that can deal with the fleet on Legalize Me anyway. So
Microphone activated.
that's a bit of good luck. At least his ships are retreating down a long route instead of the short route.
Sound muted. Microphone muted.
Okay, so, gameslayer is about to be attacked by me. He's probably going to win his fight. He's got a level 14 hero. He's got better ships and whatnot. I'm a little bit scared. I'm really scared, in fact. I will be entirely honest with you guys right there. But things like that do happen, so yeah. Is it showtime already, or is it not? I will give everybody a fair warning, asking for peace. What is this guy doing? Where is he even? What is he even? He is in System White Prince. Okay, you are in White Princess. Oh, you're my main hero? As in main governor? That's nice. I guess I will need a Black Marketeer fairly quickly, one day. Yeah, you're gonna get that. I have a feeling I will need it, so let's get it while I can. I love you, dear sir. Well, I hope that you love me back. What are you good for? Well, I don't have any asteroids colonized, so you cannot really benefit from Deep Space Facility. I'm stumbling over my own words because I'm kind of terrified of what I'm about to do. I'm about to declare war. First time in this game. It has been too long. I'm not used to the ways of war anymore. Mother, please remember. Mother? Why mother out of all people? Well, I guess it's my mother. So there is that. I will ask Mad Cow if he's okay with me waiting for one more turn. You're okay with me waiting one more 10. Or should I attack right now? Okay, thanks. So I've got one more 10 before I officially declare war on gameslayer, and I will need this time because of reasons. Also, Broken Love, I changed my mind. You should head into legalize me. So there's that. You have to be crazy. No. I'm not going to accept that deal. Yes, I'll accept that deal, Mad Cow, however. I probably shouldn't give him all this tech, because I want some advantages later down the line, but I will give it to him because he is being ganged up on everybody, and he will be my security for the time being. Later down the line, I expect him to kill me, but you know, strange things might happen. I'm not actually shooting to win right here, I'm shooting to be my faction. Roleplay to the maximum possible extent, so there is that. Alright then, a fleet of Rios is over here, and they are relatively cool, so I hope they stay cool, aka don't die. So there is that. How is my empire doing? I guess it's good enough. I should check those systems a little bit more cautiously. I honestly can't be asked to do just that because too many things keep happening at the same time. I need some more fits, and I could get more dust by using the taxation systems. I am too busy for that. I need more Rios and more Hanks and whatnot. So there's basically the gist of it. And you are still working as hard as you possibly can. Good, good. Continue working. I'm happy with that. Now, I'm gonna get those two techs. I will not give them to Matka. I think I need to stop being this helpful. I need to have some sort of advantage in case he just gets bored with me. I don't want this to be this bad. I want him to respect me, at least a little bit. And I'm guessing about... I think it could be a decent idea to go for barrier beams. Steel 3 beams could be kinda deadly. At the same time, more tonnage could also be kinda deadly, so I'm kinda tempted to go for that. So there's this. You might want to match some of those ships' adventure. It has my eyes to look at them all. Yeah, so there is that, and let's see what gameslayer is doing.
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
So, what are you doing? How are you doing, rather, and what not?
Well, I'm waiting on a battle right now that Mad Cow's refusing to do anything about right now.
I see. Well, keep in mind, he has war declared by pretty much everybody but me, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's in a different battle. Not in the slightest.
No, he isn't, because everyone who is at war with him is my ally.
And?
Apart from Jin, who I can't... So I know where all their ships are, and they're not anywhere near him.
I see. Well, actually, that's kind of strange. I can see that you're only allied with one guy, and that's another scheme.
Yes. Yes. For some reason, when we started up the game, Adventurer wasn't allied with me, which is a strange bug, when he was before. And he has decided to say, no, I'm not going to attack him just yet. I'm going to wait until I've got a fleet.
I see.
So, he's a coward. And
He's a coward,
because...
Well, I guess he is a coward, because he's not trying to be neutral like me. He's just a coward. Yes. You're right.
Yes.
I'm the brave man over here. I'm against everybody because everybody hates people that are neutral, and you are all going to gang up on me in the future for this.
Yes.
This is evil. You guys are evil. This
biggest...
universe is evil. You don't want neutrality in there at all. Can we just have peace and whatnot? It would be nice, wouldn't it? But no. You want to kill each other. And me in the future. You bastard.
Alright, now he's going for manual. Okay. And yeah, due to game mechanics, Jin is... I'm unable to ally with Jin yet because we were at war and now it's Cold War. And then you've got to go through peace and...
I know how it goes, that's why I'm not allied with everybody. I was planning on being allied with a lot of people early on, but after the Amoeba fiasco, which costed me and still costs me a lot of approval, even though Amoeba are dead, I decided never ever to ally with anybody because, yeah, shared integrity is problematic.
I told you!
I told you it's for role-playing reasons. I don't care, it's bad. I'm gonna keep it forever because it fits my faction. Thank you very much. You just cannot understand that some people like to roleplay because you want to try hard.
I mean,
That's fine.
He's got smart.
He's got what?
He's got smart. He's now countering my dust barrier. He never was before.
Interesting. Keep in mind,
my
he did watch your
was
videos
allowing me
extensively.
to kill him without taking a single loss.
Sound muted. Sound resumed.
I might lose one ship here.
Alright people, I'll pause the video right here because this might take a while. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, new turn started. This will be a big turn, and also Auriga rises! The ancient wonder that crowned the planet Auriga has been restored, and the faction that holds the system now gains its powers. That would be me, by the way, and OMG! This doesn't look as... Okay, now it looks better! Wow, alright. That's interesting. I wonder how it would look if this was at a lava plant, but on a lava plant I have a feeling that this white thingy and the blue thingies and whatnot are not as cool as they could have been. Still, it's rather spectacular, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, the Haskell knowledge has been now repaired. This is an insane amount of science. Why not? Yes, and I think I'm gonna terraform you to Arctic as well. And I'll do this ASAP, so there's that. AI is cheating minus 217 dust. Poor AI. I feel so sorry for them. White Princess. What can you do? Well, give me more dust, even though I say I should focus on ships. At the same time, yeah, I shouldn't really overdo it. Hyperscale farms on this lava planet? I don't think so. I kinda need the workforce, and same goes for the arid, because I do need to have a few more Ryus, Hags, and Lovelies. Also, I did retrofit them because it turns out they were very outdated. Because, yeah, unfortunately, I forgot to retrofit my ships before, and now it might actually cost me quite a bit of everything. No matter how I look at this, it's pretty bad, but still, whatever, I maybe can deal with it. More defenses on the system, because my systems are all going to be besieged, because the smart thing when you're in multiplayer and you want to crush the enemy, send tiny significant armies to every single system enemy holds, and this will blockade them fully and make you win. Unfortunately, because I'm recording right now, I cannot possibly do this, such a complex thing. Besides, even if I were not recording and was capable of doing that, I probably wouldn't, because even though it's the best tactic you can have against a human player, because it's really difficult to defend against a thing like this. You can, but it's difficult. Still, it's considered quite low by some people, and I personally am not a big fan of that myself, so there's that, unfortunately. Either way, yeah, there's that. So I expect a lot of my systems to be besieged, and in a pretty bad spot really quickly, so there is that. Are there any systems that require my attention? Not right now, so there is at least that. New ship made on White Princess, and I think it's time I make a little open broadcast to everybody. I'm stressed out. Should I drink ginseng? I do have quite a few drinks over here, but now let's enter this war with a clear head. This is a broadcast to everyone. Please cease your hostilities in the name of peace and prosperity. This war only brings suffering. We should all be friends. What say? So, that's an open broadcast. I wonder what people are going to say to that. I wish we could. That's the gameslayer's answer. What next? We need to count Lusky's advantage first. That's a fair point. Usually I'd probably stand by the statement, but it's not exactly what I'm all about. He has too many systems. If I leave now, this will mean my friend the amoeba died for nothing. We do not seek war, but we defend peace, even if it means war. In that case, sorry, I will not stand for this. I will not see you all fully one empire for, I won't say for no reason. That what do I say to them? I will not see you bully one empire. Everyone needs yeah. I will not see you bully one empire. I guess this will be it. I will normally say that everyone needs a friend, but I'm sorry. Gameslayer, this is a formal declaration of war. The war has begun, and a battle is about to commence.
Sound microphone activated.
I will not see you destroy Chaos Game Slayer! You're going down, and you'll pay for your transgressions against the Cow Kingdom. Prepare to die!
He genocided the entire Amoeba Kingdom. You said there that they were your best friends and that you would protect
You
them
are
forever.
all
And what
picking on
happened?
him.
You
He's
stood
just
by
a
and
poor
let him
cow
die.
who's being attacked by everybody. I will not let you kill him just because of your petty insults and whatnot, or whatever. Either way,
Thank God that I was unable
I
to
suffer
remove my
when I
hair, but
see
still
all
had
people
one
gang
turn
up on
cooldown.
one person. He deserves help. I know how it feels to be one against everybody else, and I will be his friend at his side until the end, until he backstabs me. But I'm okay with that, because everybody needs a friend in the end. Somebody who can accompany them, and I will be that very person. I will be his savior, even if I have to give my life for it.
Friends with the one who kills everyone.
He doesn't kill everyone. It's everybody else that declared war on him. Yes, he declared war on Amoeba, but then everybody followed. You didn't have to follow. It was all probably a misunderstanding that you turned into a bloodbath for no reason. How dare you?
You said you'd protect your friends. You did nothing to the Amoeba when they called for aid the second time.
I did protect them, but then I had to be neutral. I was trying to stay neutral, but you didn't want me to, so fine, I will not be neutral. I'll protect my true friend. I'll protect Mad Cow. This is a formal declaration of war, and I'll see you on the battlefield.
Sound microphone muted.
Yeah, that was evil. Either way, obviously manual battle is going to commence. So I'll open it up with defensive formation, which actually means that Ryo is going to be the guy who is suffering, so I don't think defensive formation is the best idea. I'll go for weaker first, and then go for guillotine and see how well it goes. Gameslayer does have quite a few deflectors, so it will probably go relatively well for him. Open it up with probably EMP, I think it's not a bad idea. And follow it up with weapon overclocks. I'm basically trying to make sure that he does not expect it. I explained my position to gameslayer. It was not I who started this, but it will be me who ends it for the good of all. So there's that. Alright, people. Want pheromones for dust? No! Refuse that. That's a lot of dust, but I agree to that. Your petty insults will do nothing, nor will your lies. So do I. You can end it right here. Negotiate ceasefire and whatnot. Alright then, so there's that. Enemy fleet is waiting for you. So, manual battle about to start.
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
Alright then, manual battle for the win.
Time for you to die.
Oh, yes, I will die. That is what needs to happen. That is what I'm meant to do. I will give my life for my dear friend, because there's nobody else to help him.
Real talk, it's about time you had some interesting footage.
That too, it could or could not be one of the reasons I did that, maybe. Oh, double counter, really?
Fuck.
Yeah, I kinda
Why the
expected
hell
you to
did
go
you
for
with
it.
EMP?
So, let's see what happens. I mean, I did expect to be utterly crashed, obviously, but I'll see if I'll be able to take out any one of you.
You guys have humane weapons, so...
Say what?
I'm not sure if... I don't remember if my guys have humane weapons or not, but they're definitely not a weapon fighter.
Yeah, well, I have deadly weapons, which could help me. And I took one ship down, which is, I guess,
good.
something. Oh, this time you actually...
Congrats.
Smart. I thought you were gonna go for another illusion, because it's you.
No. I've had to really do a lot to defend, to save myself against Mad Cow. I've had to vary my strategies a lot.
Yeah, I
My
see that.
people are experienced in the art of war.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit louder, by the way, because you are really more quiet than last time for some reason. Oh, you did it again! Yeah, that's fairly annoying.
I'm trying to keep this Anvil who's on 17 health alive.
Yeah, I tried to kill him if that were possible, but it's kind of difficult.
I needed dust as well, thanks, man.
Well, no problem, I needed science. Thank you. That's so far not a lot of science, but this Anvil is a boss, I have to give it that. He does not want to die. So,
Dust barrier, dude.
yeah, UI is bugged, so I don't know exactly what I lost yet. I'm gonna wait for the end battle report and just see what I lost in my fleet. Everything but Rios. That could certainly be worse. So
Yeah,
then...
Rio's had some pretty good deflectors on them.
yeah, Rios are awesome. Won't you agree? Anyway, I think we should have another battle.
God damn it, Pan, I'm trying to level up my hero here.
I don't want you to.
That's the same guy, nice.
Yeah, I
Alright.
moved him because I
Manual
did not
again?
position him repositioning him like in years, so I was able to move him immediately. Which I guess is nice, isn't it? What do I do?
Oh my god, what is happening with this chat? I need to read this.
I'm kind of worried. Everybody is going to try to kill me, basically, because they are all your
Adventurer's
friends.
like, he must give some systems to gameslayer first, blah blah blah, game rules not ours, we're not even allowed to declare ceasefire with Cow. We can negotiate, but we're not allowed to, da da da.
I will read that after we're
I
done with
love
this
how we're
battle.
assuming everything.
Say
I
what?
love how we're assuming everything when Cow hasn't even said a word yet.
Well, cow is a cow. He cannot really communicate all that well. Even when he talks to me, he just says moo. It's really quite simplistic.
Even with our super highly advanced alien translation software, we can't
It's
get a damn
difficult to
thing
communicate
out of
with a cow. You have to understand this. I just give him some, I don't know, grass, and he smiles. I like when he smiles. He's got a nice smile. Okay, enemy fleet waiting for you. I like battles. I kind of half expect you to run away, to be honest. I'm using the fact that I'm not Sheridan.
You mean the fact that I'd have game mechanics?
Microphone
Wow.
muted.
If he does retreat, then my electric surgery will not work at all, and which will be kind of annoying. I could go for weapon overclock, which does counter offensive retreat, but let's see what he does. I have a feeling he might want to fight.
Microphone activated.
I might.
And Matko is like, next 10, right? I declared war already! Somebody tell him I declared war on you! He doesn't realize I declared war!
Alright, well I got illusions off, hopefully that'll save the ship. Because you seem to, you know, go for tactic.
Yeah, I did go for tactic. I was hoping you would go for Dustberry because I was thinking you would not go for illusion. That's a little bit of a problem, but whatever. This fleet is more advanced than the previous one by a mile, so I am more hopeful that I will not lose anything, and that you might, but so far it's not all that amazing. Unfortunately.
Well, I lost that anvil, goddammit. But you haven't lost anything yet, which is
Did you? It
surprising.
says that you haven't lost anything to me.
To me it says I've lost that one anvil, but
Yeah, you
haven't
have
lost
to
anything,
remember,
which is amazing.
ever since Disharmony, the UI in battles have been kind of bugged, unfortunately, so we cannot really trust it until the battle is over. And, oh,
Yes!
for crying out loud. And then we will see what happened and what didn't. They keep countering me in
My
melee
guys have
phase.
lost. Your guys must have some highly advanced repairs on them or something.
Do we now? Yeah, we have insane repairs. Almost the best repairs you
Yeah,
can
I'm
get.
not allowed. I don't have the strategic resources because, you know, Cow stole them off me.
Oh, that must be a shame to you. Alright, the guy says that you lost one anvil and nothing more.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Well, we are about to see if that's true or not. Might not be. Okay, I didn't lose anything there, which is good, I guess.
That's strange. It says that I've lost a lot more, but that was stuff that I lost last battle, not this battle.
Okay, interesting
Huh.
indeed. And I just realized that I made suboptimal decision with my hero level ups because of this war and whatnot. Oops, that kind of happens. Oh well. I wonder what the chat was saying. Let's have a quick look at the newest pieces of thingy. Kaz, the only one who has ended his 10, lol. It's kind of amusing. So Pan is the only hope for peace. Well, if all fails, our alliance will stand united against Cal and everyone who threatens the peace. Well, I'm standing for peace. Yeah, I guess this would be nice for you, wouldn't it? So, let me try to think. I am the only hope for peace indeed. I'll make you sign peace treaties, even if you don't want to.
Microphone muted.
Besides,
Wait, what the fuck? This
That's
real
right.
Amble was apparently still alive. What? I could have sworn he died in that fight.
it says
He's
now.
still alive with 17 health. Oh,
Well, let
wait,
me
yeah,
to
the battle
make-
reports, they were all illusions that died. Okay. Okay, that explains it. That makes a lot more sense now.
Of course, not. Actually, am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay. I'm pretty weak. But I'll sacrifice for the greater good. Yeah, so there's that. I think it's time that I end this, well, not this part of the videocast. Actually, you know, it has been long enough. So that's the end of this particular part, and I'll see you in the next part, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, back with another part of our Endless Space Multiplayer event, part 2 of the week number 2, and I've been declared war by other ratio 3 times in a row. Because, yeah, I guess I invited them to Alliance, which was fairly low of him. Other would never declare war on me, I know Other. But yeah, gameslayer, abusing AI again for the low player. That's why I declare war on him. Not really, that's not the reason. But I still declare war on him. Also, we had some pretty cool chat in the chat. Wow. I was gonna, please don't swear, I'm recording right now. So there is that. And what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, if you want to see this chat, you'll have to watch Gangster's perspective. And this is actually kind of worrying. Restart. I may need to rehost actually. Okay, not to self delete this part. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is yet another part of Endless Space Multiplayer event. I'm of course PANCZASU, and this is a very rushed intro because we had a series of problems and we are unable to get this game going after a reload that we had to occur, and now hopefully everything works again, because last time it was really hilarious. Basically people were at war with people they were at peace with, which made no sense whatsoever. I had some hilarious screenshots and whatnot, and guess attacks my weaker tools, which is kinda annoying, but I guess I can deal with that. What do I want to do with this case? In this case, rather. Well, I'm gonna go for Nosebreaker, but because I don't want Gameslayer to use Illusion, I'll go for EMP. Now, my reasoning is fairly simple. If Gameslayer goes for Illusion and I go for Nosebreaker, there's a decent chance I'll actually hit his Illusion and just focus fire on an Illusion, which would be bad. So I'd just much rather make sure that Gameslayer cannot, in fact, go for Illusions, which would help me quite a bit, and then finish the game with another Persistence. So there is that. Default formation, I think so, those are all Rhinos after all. Although some of them have more power, so I would say weaker first, so... Actually no, default formation, because I have a lot of healing modules on all of my Rhinos. So there is that. Manual battle. And I'm waiting for enemy fleet.
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
I guess I'm waiting for enemy fleet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, about that. You're making this anticlimactic.
Sorry, I was putting construction on my other systems because I just remembered
We're
that
in
we
the middle
didn't
of
do
war, you're
that.
not supposed to be constructing things, you're supposed to be destroying them or losing them at the very least. It makes sense, right? When you're at war, you just destroy your own stuff. And surrender. Also, I cannot see my own ships, which is kinda strange. Maybe the camera didn't zoom. Oh, there they are. Okay, never mind.
Oh, goddammit.
Did you have to go for illusion? I mean, you're so obvious sometimes.
It's good. I need to.
What will you do? Congrats on killing poor unarmed and lonely ships. You lonely bastard. I was tempted to escape, but I was like, nah, I could try dealing some damage. Nope.
Well, hopefully this time my hero gets that level up that he wasn't allowed to get.
Hopefully you will die in pain. Nothing personal, of course, but you deserve it. And if not, then I say you do, so... yeah. Alright, a nice bit of a comeback right there. And... I think I'm good to understand. How about you? Or do you want to attack me?
Nowhere near.
So
I'm nowhere near ready to end this turn. I'm not fighting you, but I'm nowhere near ready to end this turn.
Okay then. Thank you. So I guess I'll pause recording for a while and then be right back with you guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I have no idea what is happening. Billions back happening all around. I was secretly starting to hope that this game is doomed and we no longer can play, because this is a mess. I don't even know what I'll upload, what I won't upload, what I'll have to cut out. It's just a mess. I have no idea what is happening anymore, because these things and errors and randomness happen, so yeah. Either way, I'm about to have another battle against gameslayer, one of many we had, one of many that may or may not be forgotten forever because we have to reload it again. I opened this battle up, so why don't I go for EMP first, because gameslayer certainly loves his illusion, so I'll start by going for EMP to make sure he cannot go for illusion, and then I'll continue by going for the surgery twice, in fact, so that he cannot go for engineering. That's my idea at the very least, and hopefully it is going to work alright. Defensive formation will be very much necessary. And let's go into manual and bring gameslayer in.
Microphone activated. Microphone activated. Sound resumed.
Alright, gameslayer. I informed my viewers that this is complete and utter chaos, so we can have a battle now.
Yep.
Are you streaming, by the way, or is it a lost cause for you?
Oh yeah, I'm streaming.
Okay. Is anybody watching, out of curiosity?
2 people.
One of them being you, I assume.
Yeah. Unless that's not how it works, I don't know.
Okay, you actually didn't go for EMP, that's rare.
Why? What's wrong with the EMP?
I mean,
So good about
illusion.
EMP.
I meant illusion, and you always go for illusion.
Yeah.
Alright, so the fun fact is, I actually have fighters. So yeah, I can kill your bombers, which you no longer have because they all died. Yay!
Well done.
Thank you. You have point defense now, which doesn't matter because those are fighters that I'm losing. Oh, hi! Dust barrier. It didn't work too well for you now, did it? Yeah, and people are chatting like crazy right now. I guess they're trying to convince me that cow is evil.
Yeah.
And
I really
you're
wish
good.
this game would do what I told them to do a long time ago as well. That's, I mean, the devs at Endless Space. I told them a very long time ago that we needed more battle cards that counter short circuit, and we still don't have any. Oh my god, that counted that well.
I needed to. You've got a level 15 now here to my level 5. I need every advantage I can get. Besides, I have dreadnoughts.
I'm amazed.
They're big.
I'm amazed you didn't lose a ship.
Well, my ships are kind of nice. No matter how you look at it. As I said, I'm a faction that loves peace and love, but is ready to defend it if necessary.
Yeah, you've got a lot of armor on your ships, which is annoying.
Yeah, because you cannot counter armor now, can you? Not really, no you
No,
cannot.
and I can't make armor for myself because Mad Cow actually does counter armor.
Okay. No, chat is talking about some random stuff, I don't know what, and I'm not sure if I should check or not because it's scary. Game says neither of us lost anything. Let's see if the game is right. It's this way, yeah. Now, I was barely able to do any damage to you. Do you want to know why? Because I only have one damage-dealing ship left in this fleet. Everything else are tanks.
That would explain why I took almost no damage.
Yeah, I would say it would.
Yeah, I can't actually very easily reinforce this fleet though, because Mad Cow's sending ships at me still.
Is he now? Oh, what a shame, what a shame. Now I'm looking at my iPad. They used to like me, and ever since those bugs started happening, it's just so annoying because they don't anymore. I'm trying to wonder, did someone make another deal with me that I broke by a total accident? I don't think so. I didn't make any deals unasking. I certainly didn't make deals with you. It's a little bit strange.
I think I should kill this probe.
Hey, it's a probe. Did you like probes? People love probes. You should leave it alone.
They grab too many minerals at once, they're overpowered, you can make so many of them.
Also, you didn't kill it. Good job.
I didn't expect to.
Oh, this is hilarious. You couldn't kill a probe. It's a friendly probe. Auto-friend probe. You wish you had probes like this. This probe is actually just a straight-up hero because I basically made it in like the first few turns, more or less. It's still alive. Nothing can kill it. It's a hero probe. As simple as that. So I'm gonna end my turn and pause the recording again, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, and now we have yet another battle on our hands. So there's that. Anvil, Cowherder. Yeah, there's a lot of kinetics going on for games today. I think I should actually start countering him, which might be a fairly decent idea. I won't forget to do that most likely, but I really do. He doesn't have much in ways of shooting, but he actually doesn't have much in ways of anything. So, Rius, you did me well. And you are going to continue to do me well because you have tier 3 kinetics, so instead I would say that Hugs, you need more deflector. Oh, you can't get any more deflectors. Okay, I'll just leave it as it is for now. So, let's have this battle, shall we? It's defensive formation, obviously. I am going to go for Nosebreaker. Make sure that gameslayer cannot get any illusions off ever until I say that he can, and go into manual. If necessary, I'm willing and ready to retreat, but honestly, since we're both using long-range weapons, I either retreat in the first phase or I don't, and then it's too late, so there is that. Anyway, let's get him in.
Microphone resumed.
Okay, so you're going to probably crush him because, again, you have dreadnoughts, I don't. Slightly problematic. Ever so slightly. Hey, you're learning. Congratulations. I thought you're beyond redemption. Lovely just died. How lovely. You keep giggling in a really awkward manner. It's slightly disturbing.
Second one.
Okay, this time at the Surgery. Interesting, interesting. What you're gonna do next? I mean, it doesn't really matter because from now on nobody's going to do anything to each other.
Yeah.
Because we both focus on long range, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Yeah, that's what I told my viewers. Basically, there's no point in retreating after I'm absolutely certain that I'm going to lose, because after the first phase, we both know that nothing is going to change.
Yeah.
We cannot do enough damage to pierce our defenses.
I really want to use power conversions at some point, but then I'm like, wait, no, I do nothing after long range. There's absolutely no point.
Exactly.
Yay, power converters plus 300% damage of 0.
I'm very annoyed those scratches happened because my health is now absolutely gone. I have 0 life. And they used to.
Yeah, I know the feeling, I know the feeling.
I can't imagine. Shouldn't you go to bed or something? Now I assume you're gonna attack me again? Yes, no, maybe.
Don't think I'm able to.
Aren't you? Or maybe I'm mistaken. Or maybe I'm not and you're just lying to me like you tend to. How can I know? I can't, that's the problem.
Microphone muted.
Alright, I had to mute the gameslayer because he wasn't saying anything, doing anything and whatnot. And I need to make a comment on what I'm doing right now. Basically, since gameslayer is going so heavily into kinetics, I need to do something about it. Now, he's still using other weapons occasionally, and I am kind of afraid of the missiles, so I'll keep some flak. And also the 10 edit when I didn't want it to, but whatever. I was so close to clicking apply, I was about to click it and then the 10 edit, so those changes will not be in effect on the newest hags, unfortunately. I think this might be it. I think this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I will probably vote to end this game. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit tired. My happy is gone. I lost my heart for this game, but it was amazing. It was fun while it lasted. It really, really was. I'll probably make a proper outro in a moment, so stay tuned. If I don't make an outro, then it means we are still playing. So yeah, see you soon.